bring out the gimp.
So sorry I died.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Yeah, what up, Council? My name is Chad Kroger.
So sorry I died.
Heyo, happy Monday, Parvination. What's going on? What's up, everybody? It's your old pal, Ben, America's #1 online video game personality, the Parvinator. Welcome, guys. How's your weekend? Hope you had a good one. Mine was pretty fun. I kind of a mix of, as I often shoot for, a mix of you know, getting stuff done, clean the whole apartment up. Got that looking pretty nice, and I got to go to a movie last night. That was fun. But yeah, so a little mix of getting some work done and a little bit of fun as well. But yeah, we're back this week. I took yesterday off. I usually stream on Sundays, but yesterday I took it off from streaming, but I got a whole bunch of work done to add a new segment in today. We're going to be getting into that later. Once again, I did forget to load in little previews of what I wanted us to cover today, but darn, I got to write that down and make sure I do that next time. But yeah. In the recent past, I had just started doing these little pop-ups during this segment to kind of talked about, you know, tell you what kind of news stories we're going to get into and all that good stuff. With that being said, I'll preview it for you anyway. We do have 3 segments we're going to get into a little bit later, including a brand new one. But yeah, we're going to cover our good old days, game birthdays, games that came out on today, February 19th, back in history. God bless those games. Happy birthday to them all. And we're also going to get into a bit of gamer news as well. A little light on the gamer news today. We went kind of hard on Friday. This time it's a little more feel good. You know, not necessarily the weight of the world on tonight's gamer news, which is nice. You know, gamers have enough to worry about without the news always being you know, difficult to digest. Also going to get into a brand new segment called Gaming on the Go. I think you guys will like this. We're going to talk a little bit about, you know, the challenges that gamers face as they have to get out into the world, touch grass, travel around our own little world map, and the struggles we face to try to keep gaming, to keep our identity while we're, you know, on the go. So we're going to talk gaming on the go a little bit later. I think you guys will like that segment. With that being said, let's drop into today's main course, which is a little bit of Pokemon, right on time for the title Little title splash there. Pokemon Crystal 251. We've been working on a special patched version of this one. If you've been around, you know the story. But for those of you who haven't, or those of you watching a little bit later, we are doing a patched version of this game that allows you to get all 251 Pokemon within the game. But in doing so, it added some additional content that had kind of been taken out of Crystal, including they really fleshed out the world of Kanto, let you get all those Pokemon and legendaries as well. Reinstated the like Safari Zone, the what do they call it? The Seafoam Islands, and some of the dungeons that you could go into there. We've been working at the end of this game for a while now, just trying to clean up and get whatever legendaries we can get before we, just kind of throw in the towel and go and beat what we're calling the final boss, Trainer Red. So with that being said, let me grab this controller off the ground. It just fell down, and let's do this. Good to see you guys. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. Feeling good today. Hope you guys are too. And if you're not feeling good, I understand. Maybe this seems like a pretty cool place to hang out and just ground ourselves a little bit and hang out in the gamer lounge here and talk games and talk all things gamer adjacent, which is basically life, because you can tie everything back to games. It's true, man. Okay, the last thing we did before we quit was we had a big W. We caught Articuno. Finally, caught Articuno. In fact, let me just double... Wait, was it Articuno? No, it was, I am kind of surprised we don't have Articuno. Wait, what was it then? We got a, it was the fire chicken, Moltres. We don't have, Articuno? Moltres is showing up. That's good. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ralph? Good to see you. What's up? Welcome. Yeah, it was Moltres, little fire chicken. I honestly wish I wouldn't have looked at the Pokédex just now to see that we didn't have Articuno, because that's just one more thing of bullshit for us to do. Or we just quit because we've been playing this game for months. I'm getting to that point, I think. I know I should have been at that point much sooner, but I'm a stubborn little fella. All right, well, we didn't get Articuno? Like I thought I remember going in and into the Seafoam Islands and shit. I got Poke fatigue for sure, absolutely. Comes also with memory loss as well. The whole game kind of blurring together to be one confusing entity. I will say, now obviously we're playing a patched version of this game that added in some content that got deleted, especially some of the like Gen 1 Kanto content got reinstated into this game. With that being said, man, it's kind of blowing my mind how much, like, let's just say you're a kid and you want to do most everything you can do on that cartridge. There was stuff to keep you occupied for months, even if you're not a streamer who talks too much and does little segments that break up the gameplay. There's enough there to keep you hanging on for a long time, keep you addicted, which is probably what they wanted, right? So how do I get into where Articuno is? Did I not have everything I needed? Let's go see what we need. I think it was kind of over here to the right. I spent all my money, most of it at least, so I don't have a lot of repels. We might have to go and fight the Elite Four again just to earn a little coin. Oh man, well, what you guys been getting into? Been playing any games lately? Anybody into anything new, or just anything you've been working on for a bit? It's kind of the same story for me. It's been a day or two because we were busy last night. It's been a day or two since I played Yakuza 0. And yeah, so far so good on that game. We're enjoying it, taking our time through it. It's a hell of a game. It's got a lot of content. Oh, so that's where Blaine was. We beat Blaine. Okay, so where's the Seafoam Islands? Maybe I should just use the map. Oh. They're kind of back a little bit? Okay. Oh, cool. Ralph watched the Hobbit trilogy. Oh, nice. I never saw any of those, but I saw, you know, it's been years, but I did see, you know, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. But yeah, I never saw any of the Hobbit series. I heard it's like it gets some things good, it's pretty cool, but like, you know, it's... I heard it was like a little bit bloated, or, you know, kind of crazy that they made 3 movies out of the Hobbit, you know? But yeah, that's cool, man. Me and my partner have been talking about wanting to watch Lord of the Rings again sometime. Because I sort of missed it when it was, I kind of missed it when it was out and popular. I did go to see, of all things, I did go to see Two Towers in theaters, but I hadn't seen the first movie at that point. It was kind of like some friends were gonna go, and I felt like I was, you know, I didn't want to feel left out, so I went to the Two Towers, which absolute, of course, expects you to know what the hell's going on, and to, you know, have a working understanding of what happened in the previous movie, for what is a continuous story, continuous journey, you know. We've been in here, but did we not get... Yeah, I was pretty lost. You know, I could follow the events of what was happening in that movie decently, but it was just like constant, like, wait, who is that? You know, like... Never read the books, which I always wanted to. Yeah, I never read the books. I did read, well, I read the Hobbit, which, you know, is very short. Fun read, though. Yeah, I did a little bit of Yakuza 0 a couple days back. Let's see, watched my partner's a big RuPaul's Drag Race fan, and I've watched a few seasons with her along the way. Or she's been watching it since like the first or second season, I think. And I've seen a lot of seasons along the way, and you know, it's funny because some of the people she used to, you know, we've moved around a couple times, and some of the folks that she used to watch it with regularly, you know, we're in a new place now, so I was like, you know, I know this. She likes having someone to watch it, and someone else to, like, you know, commentate, you know, talk shit. Somebody's got a messy look, you know, like comes out there not putting out a full effort, you know, like we're gonna read them, you know, and I don't know, it's kind of fun. She had been watching them, and there's Articuno. Yeah, it's pretty funny, man. Like once you know, like once you kind of turn your brain off and you're like, okay, this is just sort of, you know, more reality TV. We know sort of what that is. It's a bit mindless. But you know, I feel like once you can do that, I feel like it's a lot easier to sometimes turn your brain off and watch, or, you know, you can have more fun that way. And one of the things that's crazy to me, though, is how much music the series does. Like, they will change, and a lot of reality TV shows will do this, and when you notice it, it'll start to bug the shit out of you. But they will use so many little, like when they're scoring the episode, they will use so many like short little pieces of music, and sometimes it's a matter of like 3 or 4 seconds. They'll cut to one person, it'll play, you know, and then then they say their little line, and then it goes to the next person and something else starts. And dude, once you start to notice that, it's I don't know, it's very maddening. It'll it'll drive you crazy. It worked for Seinfeld. Well, I guess, let's see. So for Seinfeld, that's funny. Yeah, for Seinfeld it was more bumps, right? Like they wouldn't they do like transitionary bumps, kind of like this is sort of like you know, music playing while the people on screen are still talking. The scene is the scenes are so chopped up that, yeah, I mean, maybe everything is transitionary, you know. Yeah, scene breaks out an improvised sampling keyboard riff. Yeah, that is a good call. Yeah, that is something similar. Yeah, character cues, right. I need to watch more Seinfeld. It's been a long time. I read that I guess Curb is going into its last season. I've never sat and watched a whole season of Curb, but I've seen a smattering of 20, 25 episodes or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's all reality. It's reality TV. Yeah, yeah. No, it's right. Yeah, it's it's its own thing. That's a good point about the characters standing out. Yeah, right. Give them a little signature theme, or you know, sometimes just like a motif, or even like certain instrument or something. All right, we got to get to this Flappy boy here. Each has a key and the synth does the rest. Nice. Yeah, it is interesting, just the history of, I guess, reality TV shows. And it's like, I remember being a kid and my sister was really into Real World and also into Road Rules, and those were both like pretty early. I think they were like proto. Hey, what's up? What's up? 1-800. They have like proto, you know, there was like proto reality TV as well, but I guess one of the first ones that kind of, one of the first, that at least notable ones that followed this formula that they all have is yeah, like Real World. And I remember like getting a little bit older and they would like do Real World versus Road Rules. They would do these like challenge episodes and stuff. And hey, welcome 1-800. You never apologize. We were talking about character themes for when a character comes on screen and giving them a sample or a yeah, a little you know, intro music, so to speak, or a you know, distinguishing bed of music or something, you know. Yeah, I don't know what the hair's doing. It's going a little crazy. It's humid in this room because it's raining outside, and I thought it would be a little chillier, but apparently not. It's seeking nutrients. Growing towards the light. I think I need to step off the ice, step off the platform there in a different way. Let me see. I deserve that. Yeah. Jinx. We don't have a Jinx yet? Honestly, I don't really care about some of these that... Wait, Jinx might have something that can put a character to sleep, and being at level 37, that might actually be what we need later for catching this legendary. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I guess this would be the last. This would be the last generation where they still had the "Gotta catch 'em all" slogan here in the U.S. And then they would. This might even kill it. And then, yeah, I think at that point they would kind of realize, okay, maybe we don't tell them to catch them all because it is getting prohibitively difficult to catch them all. It was very difficult by the time you got to this generation, and then just getting to an insane level of difficulty by the time you got... Well, I think even with Gen 3, they even had to remake games to let them talk to the... I don't know. They had to, like, remake the first gen in the Gen 3 engine in order for you to get your favorite Kanto Pokemon over, you know? Yeah. Catch a curated selection. Yeah, no, it doesn't... I'm with you. Yeah, it's lacking a little something, isn't it? I think I did this before. I thought we had gone up to this Articuno. Did I ever heal my pokes? I did. That's a good thing. Oh yeah. Was that like a type of challenge you could do? Is filling out your Pokédex without using false swipe? Is that what you're saying? I'm a dummy and don't know these games that well. So false swipe was not a move I was familiar with much as a kid, you know. Oh, right, you're right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I should be... I know I killed... I was too strong for Jinx just now. I should have... I do have one person that knows false swipe. I need to get it to him. So what... Yeah, we're doing yeah, we're playing the Gen 2 is the base, but it's the Pokemon Crystal 251 patch. So it's got a bunch of extra stuff in it, including I think this Seafoam Islands was like reinstated into the game since Gen 2 didn't have it. You know, it was a Gen 1 stomping ground. I think they got rid of it. So, yeah. Yeah, we've got, let's see, who do we have? We've got Scyther who has it, yeah. I think Scyther's going to be a big help, hopefully, pretty soon when we try to get the legendary dogs. But right now, I need to put them to sleep first, I guess, because Scyther can't get a move in. If I lead off with them and try to use false swipe, they probably don't get a move off. Yeah, I'll be doing that a little bit later. Where's the rock that's supposed to... Oh, I see. We need to get to that one. Oh, I was basically there earlier. Okay. I need to... Shit. I just saw it, yeah. Where's the right? Where's my giant ice clump? I could have sworn we did this before. Oh, yes. Yes, there is. You're absolutely right. No, I think there's an upper room to this, and I think we're gonna push some boulders down here. At least that's what I thought. We came in through that way, didn't we? Oh, well, the boulder... Okay, well, that's our ladder up. We're down on... Okay, cool. So we just go back up that ladder and then... Yeah, I was a little turned around. I didn't... Okay. Yeah. Okay. Toot, toot, toot. Bring your own blocking stone. I'm just imagining the anime explanation for why you can't get across this icy floor. Like, ah, oh, damn, this is stopping us right now, you know? How will we ever do this? Well, you know, I thought it was, now I'm questioning everything I've ever known. Because the exit's right there. Do, 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 do. Well, things are going pretty well so far with the new computer setup. You know, it's been, like I said, it's been a real asymmetrical way of setting, you know, like getting back into streaming since I needed to do quite a bit of rebuilding in OBS. I had all the elements I used to have, but I had to put them in there, and then there just comes the realizing step by step, oh, I need to go get this program. Oh, wait, how do I do a quick screenshot? You know, just like little things with moving to a new OS, like having to learn a new set of tricks. And so yeah, it was pretty slow. It was a strange build-up of me, you know, okay, like let's try to solve a problem, get into the process of getting it done, and then realizing pretty quickly, oh yeah, now I need this program to do that. Or, you know, just realizing there was something else that was missing that I had to then go out and find. And it's been a long ordeal, but I think it's basically, it's as good as it, there's nothing yet that I'm lacking in terms of what I had before. And now we've got a couple extra bells and whistles in here, so it's cool. So far, so good. I'm just trying to, I thought that there would be, you know, I really did think that there would be a boulder for us to hit. Now I'm trying to figure out, like, what, if we aren't knocking a boulder into a hole, then what allows me to get right across from that exit there? Nothing, right? There's gotta, I don't think there's like a way for me to... Today's, that's a good question, 1-800. I think get Articuno and maybe see if we can get at least one of those legendary dogs we have left. I think that'd be a good in-game goal today. Thanks for asking. I need to think about that stuff sometimes. Especially with a game like this where we do have a few things left. I don't know what's going on. I want to leave for a second. This is, again, you know, it's been a while since I played this game, so I'm kind of like a little lost, because I do remember this being in this chamber here and trying to get this Articuno. See, there's no other exits, right? Articuno. Wait, is there another entrance to the island? That might be it. Maybe that's what's going on. I do remember it being kind of a, I thought I remembered it being, you know, a little archipelago. So Blaine is in this entrance over here. His gym. I think there's another entrance, now that I think about it. Let's try to move over to the west here. See what's up. Saw a movie I hadn't seen before yesterday. Other than a few minutes, I had like turned it on when it was on TV many years ago. But yeah, I saw the movie Mallrats yesterday for the first time all the way through, and it was fun. It was. It's a deeply dumb movie in a lot of ways, but it doesn't take itself too seriously, and you know, it has a level of self-awareness, you know, that I appreciate. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I had definitely heard a lot of the lines, and again, I had seen parts of the movie, portions of it, but yeah. I gotta say, man, it was kind of mind-blowing seeing this, you know, mall that they're in. And of course, they've, like, given all the stores these, like, generic titles and stuff. But just seeing this mall and just realizing, like, dude, they pumped out this same kind of mall across how many cities? You know? Like, you know, it's just... This basically... It looked so, you know, it looked so much... So similar to the mall that the couple of malls that we had in my town. And the one that I was a bit of a mall rat in my senior year of high school. Also funny to see Ben Affleck play this like douche bully guy. RIP to the mall. All right. Sounds good, 1-800. Thanks for coming around, and yeah, thanks for the lurk. Oh, I see your little kitty cat in the picture. Sorry, you're trying to lurk. I'll leave you alone. I see kitty cat. I'm gonna comment, you know? It's, I would like to say... Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. How do we get Seafoam Islands? How do we get in there to where Articuno is? It's funny because they're I don't think the Seafoam Islands are supposed to be in this generation. This is part of the Pokemon Crystal 251 patch. I do want that Jinx back there though. Okay. Wait, I'm looking at frickin'. What am I looking at? I'm looking at Let's Go. Let's Go guides. No thanks. Let's Go was pretty fun. If you've never, I'd say if you've never played Gen 1, or if you've only gone through it, you know, if you haven't gone through Generation 1 in a very long time and you've got some nostalgia for that, you want to play a more updated version, I say Let's Go is a pretty good way to do it. That was a remake of Gen 1 and the Kanto map and everything. One hand said RIP to the DDR machine in the mall. I know, man. All those, where do all the good rhythm game, you know, arcades, you know, arcade cabinets go to die, you know? It's kind of sad. It's like the Elephant Graveyard in Lion King or something. Oh, speaking of which, I guess I saw that too on Friday. I had been talking about, you parted out for scrap. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Shit, if they'll take the wire off the copper wire out of the anything in your city, then I'm sure they're coming for our old arcade games. But yeah, I'm sure they're in many pieces across many landfills, and also stuff's been parted out and is in something else at this point. Yeah. I watched The Lion King on maybe Saturday night, I think, because I'd been thinking about it lately and had watched the opening sequence to it and had remembered just how, like, I don't know, just that opening intro to Lion King, which is, as you probably remember, well, this was also the trailer for the movie too. I read that they would use this opening scene as a trailer, which is just like, damn, that's. But yeah, it's the circle of life, you know, movement, and it was. Yeah, it was interesting. It was such a big movie and such a huge marketing blitz too. Like they put so much money into advertising and into toy tie-ins and stuff. And it just, I just remember some of the tunes from that movie. They were just everywhere. Commercials, toys, you know. Yeah, it was good. It was I'd forgotten. You know, for a kid's movie, I was like, damn, this is, I feel like this is a pretty good movie. Another one that kids really enjoy, but parents get something else out of it as well. Or at least adults. I'm not a huge Disney guy. Never been that into Disney myself. I mean, you know, as a kid, there's a few things. Few movies, of course. I liked Lion King and I liked Aladdin, a couple others, but I didn't necessarily grow up with just the warm and fuzzies for Disney. And you know, my sister, I love her, but she's a total Disney adult. I mean, you know, she's got kids. I know it means something to her to, like, you know, to since she's into a big, you know, to a big extent, to see her kids get into it and enjoy it as well. But when she takes them to Disneyland or Disney World, she runs those kids ragged, man. It was from my sister that I learned the term rope drop to fireworks. I heard her say, "We're gonna be there, rope drop to fireworks." And I was like, well, what's that? What does that mean? Because at that point, I hadn't been to, I'd only been to Disney World when I was like 2, and I didn't remember it. So she was telling me about how when they go, they're going to go rope drop to fireworks, which means, you probably figured it out, even if you'd never heard the term, but I was clueless. But yeah, the rope drop being the intro, very beginning, when I guess the crowds that are lined up and have gotten in line or whatever, there's a rope in front of them, you know, before they open the gates, basically. So from the rope drop to the fireworks, which are the very last thing that the park does at the end of the night. And she will sort of, I remember her, like, she had watched these videos and read articles about how to, like, kind of get the most for your money, you know, if you're there to do rides and do a bunch of rides, how to get the most rides in for your time. And, you know, it involved doing things like going past the rides at the intro, because they, you know, a lot of people just get into the park and they're like, oh, a ride. Sure, we're at Disney. This is what we've been waiting for with all the prep to get here. Let's go on a ride. And they'll go into some of those first rides near the entrance. Some of those rides kind of suck anyway, so. But yeah, you go past those and come back to some of those later if you want to, if you're feeling it. But yeah, I remember, like, to go to the Star Wars area, you had to, like, sign up super early in the morning to get like a ticket to tell you when to be there and stuff. It was there's a lot to it. I'm not much of a theme park guy. I like them okay, but I get motion sickness, and I think with rides, like, that's gotten a little bit better since I've been an adult, because I've learned kind of, like, sort of to just be there and just yell a bunch and look ahead, you know, whereas like when I first started, because as a kid I didn't want to go on roller coasters because I did get sick and I was just so easily would get motion sickness. But I remember, you know, being like a little bit older and trying to go on roller coasters and not realizing that, like, about the worst thing you can do, sort of like being on a ship, about the worst thing you can do if you're getting some chop, some motion, is to, like, kind of just, like, look down and, you know, just sort of, like, be all cloistered up. And I just remember, like, going on some roller coasters and just being like, oh no, God, this doesn't feel good. And just kind of, like, totally just wussing out and just, like, kind of just folding and like basically just looking down at my feet or looking, you know. So then that's even worse because then you don't anticipate the things that you're gonna hit, the going around the corner or the next drop or something. I think if you can look forward and see that stuff, and being towards the front of the ride can help with that. But I feel like that was kind of the secret I had to learn was, hey dude, just like look forward, you know, don't don't just freak out, crumple up and look down at the down at your feet. Somehow that wasn't a great strategy. I don't know how it didn't work for me, but I guess I need to hit that rock that's to the right of the entrance, huh? If I could hit here, that'd be awesome. But you got that. If I go there, that hits me there. This isn't it. I'm like, do I need something to stop it? Let's see. Because shoot. Like I feel like I had gotten to them at one point. You brought your slip and slide shoes, didn't you? Jeez. Yeah, exactly. You know, right. I let's get our starter out, and I love that. We can just melt the ice. Hey, Derek, welcome. We can just melt the ice. Melt the ice and surf right on across. With through Pokemon, all things are possible. I think we learned that. I'm just looking for something that can stop me, like this one that's below us, kind of like below us and to the left, you know. Yeah, we I wish we could, Derek. I wish yeah, I wish we could have our Pokemon surf for us. We got to melt the ice and then maybe they can surf. Love that they surf too, you know.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Like, what can stop me on the other side of this rock? You know, when you mentioned the having to get the boulders and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, that's it. I think I even remember doing that, but oh shit, I accidentally closed a window. I'm like, I think it involved... Okay, I'm just going through an old guide here. But oh yeah, this is different. You know, it's a different. They've got us in a different little setup than Gen 1 did. I think that what we're dealing with here is only a product of, you know, us playing the Pokemon Crystal 251 patch. Because when I go back and I look at stuff for Seafoam Islands, it was like a different kind of setup. And you in the old game, yeah, in the old one, you like had to block the current, and then you could surf, and you could like surf over to where to Articuno. So yeah, it's something totally different this time around. That's strange. Just walking around. Well, let me type out Articuno, and I'll do Pokemon Crystal 251. We'll see if that gets us any results. Kind of hard to find some specific advice, but a lot of it is on the like README for this patch. I don't know, dude. It may... Alright, so here's where OP... I'm looking at a thing where OP was originally explaining the Pokemon, the patch itself. Thank you guys for your patience. Sorry, I know it's not the most exciting here, but... Let me look up the README that came with the patch. Let me do that. Do. Bring me that README file. And we're gonna Control F or Command F. I'm never gonna get used to that. We're gonna look up Articuno. Static encounter inside Seafoam Cave. Yes, thank you. Cannot get Articuno or Lucky Punch a second time, but there is one exception. Seafoam Cave. Yeah, I'm not getting any specifics. It just says Seafoam Cave. Dang. And I didn't see another entrance to... I think they added that this cave or whatever was maybe added back in for those remakes they did, the Gen 1 remake, Fire Red, I think. It's been over a year since I beat it, but can you not go down the ladder next to Blaine's cave and then head west? This ladder is blocked off by walls and ledges. I can see there's another entrance that gets me the ladder, but where is that entrance? Shoot. The only entrance to Seafoam Islands I can find just leads to a room where the ladder downward is blocked off by walls and ledges. But we're not having that issue. I think it is some... that there's another level to this or something. I don't know. Shit, I might have to go do something else in a second if we don't get a little breakthrough. Because this takes us back to the entrance. Maybe they tried to like sort of redo part of Seafoam Cave from Pokemon Fire Red or something. Let me see that. Because like I said, this game tried to reconstruct some of the content that was originally taken out of Gen 2, some of the like Kanto specific Gen 1 content. Okay, this underground mains was mined. Okay, blah blah blah. It's into the cave. Is there another entrance? Shit, I don't know, man. Strange. No other ways in or out of here. And a big crab. Maybe this is why I didn't get Articuno before, because I couldn't figure this part out. No entrance in the back or anything. Hey, welcome Junior Hansen, 1980, JR, Junior, I don't know.
Yeah, what up, Council? My name
Welcome.
is Chad Kroger.
Happy Monday, good to see you. And there's nothing like above us? I can't get to this area. JR, okay, got it. Thank you. I don't know why I instinctively, yeah, want to go Junior Hansen, but that wouldn't make any sense. Well, unless that was like your full first name, or you know, your full. Whoa, Surfing Pikachu hanging out right there. That's right. Forgot about this dude. Whoa, Pikachu is surfing totally rad today. Oh, it's going very slow today. JR, I'm kind of caught up in this one section and trying to figure out where Articuno. Well, I found where it is, but I don't know how to catch it. What is this area? We're like at the. Yeah. Okay. This is not where we want to be. Yeah, it's going a little bit slow today, but it's okay. Yeah. Hope you had a good weekend. It was a decent one for me. Got the apartment nice and clean. That felt good. Saw a movie last night. That was nice. Saw another movie, I guess, Saturday night. Well, just watched The Lion King here at home on Saturday night, but that's where I'm at in my life, you know. It's watch The Lion King, you know. No kids. Put that on a Saturday night. That was cool. I honestly hadn't seen the movie since I was a kid, and it was funny how, although I didn't always know like what line was about to be said, it was all so familiar. The music absolutely, like I remembered every song, you know, and yeah. Oh man, it rained out the Civil War reenactment, huh? Those can be interesting to watch. Remember, we took a field trip, maybe in high school, to go see one of the big reenactments that they would do in Tennessee. That was a lot of fun. I don't know if there's a second room to this thing. Damn, dude, I might move on from this area for a bit, because I just don't know. Just looking it up, trying to see what I can find. Yeah. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. The Articuno section. Pokemon Crystal Kaizo. Okay, looks like I'm looking at a video someone's taken here, so let me just see. Walkthrough part 80, Articuno. Like, where are you? I also caught, catching a Tauros at the beginning of this. Sorry, I'm trying to watch a video here to see if I can figure out how to get us, Articuno. Oh, they're like trading with someone. This is Pokemon Crystal Kaizo walkthrough. Skarmory for an Articuno. What a stupid trade. Who would ever make that? Alright, let's run. I don't know, maybe I don't mean to impugn Skarmory's good name, but... Hour or so west of Jacksonville, the only one in Florida. Oh, interesting, yeah. Too bad it got rained out. That sucks, yeah. That's cool that you got a great uncle that does it. It's interesting, man, how dedicated some of those groups can be, and some of them will do things like try to camp out, you know, for the couple of nights prior to the battle or something, you know, and just really sort of set the stage. And it's kind of interesting how, you know, it's sort of an emotional reenactment for some folks, or it's kind of a, you know, it's like a more than just like, let's just show this battle really quickly, you know. It's a kind of a, you know, a little bit like a educational camp, you know. Interesting. All right, Articuno, I don't know how to get you. He gets us. Articuno. I don't think we can. I'm looking at this pattern and I don't see a way for us to without another. Nah, dude, there was some other entrance or exit around here somewhere. Barking up the wrong tree. Yeah, because, you know, they don't want someone... Yeah, they don't want someone coming in and just, you know, screwing it up for everybody, or, you know... If they take that stuff seriously, you know, then, yeah, I guess you kind of gotta... You know, you gotta be a little choosy with who you let do that reenactment. That's cool. Yeah, so sorry it got rained out. Stormed out. All right. Hey guys, stay tuned, because a little bit later we're going to get into some good old days. We'll talk about some games that came out on this day. We'll also talk a bit of gamer news, keeping it kind of lighthearted today with the gamer news. Just a couple of little easy breezy stories for you. Something nice and light fare, you know. A lot of heavy news in the world, so sometimes I'm thankful when can cover something a little bit lighter. And then we're going to get into a new segment as well called Gaming on the Go. And it's all about the trials and tribulations of gamers when we're having to traverse the world map. And we still want to, you know, we still want to be gamers. We still want to get our game on. But conditions are not always optimal. You're not at home and on your home rig right there in front of your usual setup. And it usually requires you to be resourceful. So we're going to talk a little bit about gaming on the go. And I'll share some recent experiences for me. And yeah, would love to... I actually meant to add a little thing in there with my email address for you guys to... If you're ever out and about, and you ever see any good gamer infrastructure in the wild, out in your travels... Whether that's like a game lounge in an airport or something like that. I meant to add my contact info up there so you guys could share that, and I can cover that. I feel like that this is it may sound very niche, but I found myself talking about traveling and gaming a lot the last couple months since I've had to do a lot of it myself. And yeah, the topic of airports and gaming in airports and stuff has come up, so had to make my own section for it. That'll be fun. I think I'm gonna get out of this area for now. I don't, this doesn't feel very productive. So, I'm gonna get us out of here. I don't know where that other entrance is. Let's go into the cave, go to the east, and push the boulder into the hole north of it. And now go back to the steps to the north of the entrance and go up. Instead of going down the ladder in front of you, continue east and go down the steps there. All the tips I'm finding, they're about different versions of this game, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Okay, let's fly somewhere else. Let's get back to Johto. I'm gonna fly over to Saffron, and we're gonna take the train. Saffron's got the train, right? I think so. I know I've said this many times before, but I would like to beat this game, you know, within the next couple of playthroughs. We've been playing it for a very long time. It's been a bit humbling realizing how long it takes me to finish an RPG, but this is also kind of it's fairly open-ended, honestly, because there's just so much to do here in Pokemon Crystal, and this version added even more stuff, so... You know, just kind of is what it is. It's all good. I've enjoyed every step of the way, so... Well, maybe not every step, but... every step has been worth it, you know. Is this our train station? Oh, shit. Which one's this train station, yo? That's true. Silly me. You're right. You're right. For the rest of the stream, I need you to just talk in Pokemon like NPC aphorisms, you know, just the when we value the loyalty and love of our Pokemon, there is nothing that can get in our way. I guess that's a big part of, you know, like I don't see as many people talking about it. It seemed a little flash in the pan. Unsurprising based on what you know. But, Pal World, you know, like in how it sort of just had a big... a lot of talk about it for a couple of weeks, Pal World did. And, you know, of course, it was introduced, or I'm first seeing headlines about Pokemon with guns. It's basically being the, like, you know, 3-word synopsis of what it is, and you know, I guess a big part of what the dev team was going for was a level of you know, kind of a bit of satire of just how positive everything in Pokemon can be when when obviously there are many ethical concerns. If this world actually exists, you know, there's some very questionable practices, and this whole, they're our friends, but they also do work for us, and they, you know, like, the whole thing is just it's a mess if you look at it as anything other than a fun game, you know, which is often why Nintendo and Game Freak has shied away from exploring those issues in game, with maybe the exception of Pokemon White and Black, which did get into it dipped its toes into that kind of stuff. But I mean, really, like, the universe is already set. It's made. This place uses Pokemon. They train them. They, you know, they use them in fights and blah, blah, blah. You know, like, that narrative at this point is set. But yeah. I think it was it Ekrutik we were using to try to find one of those doggy Pokemon? I think it was. Yeah. Right. Oh, not today you haven't, JR. No, yeah, we're still, if you're saying you just got back or you missed a few minutes, yeah, you haven't, we haven't done it today. Yeah. There was you know, I don't know what the series does. I don't know what the series needs. With that being said, I haven't played Scarlet and Violet, and I didn't play, what was it? Legends Arceus. You know, I didn't play that game either. But so maybe I'm, you know, like many things, I'm unqualified to talk about it, but here we go. No, I don't know. I don't know what the series needs. I don't know if it was really just that maybe they should have stopped after a couple gens. You know, I don't really. It's also inseparable for me. I can't think about Pokemon without it being such a childhood memory for me. You know, it just, I mean, when these games came to the US, I was about the age of the protagonist. You know, like, it just felt right. I kind of grew up playing these games, and by the time I got into high school, I wasn't caring that much about Pokemon, but and then wouldn't play again for a little bit until Black and White was like the series that got me back into it. But yeah, it is interesting. Like, I wonder, I think it would still have an amazing legacy had they stopped a little bit earlier, you know. And obviously at this point it's such a huge marketing and merchandise juggernaut that, yeah, I don't know. The series is kind of unrecognizable in many ways. Well, I mean, that's a strong word. Unrecognizable. Obviously, in many ways, it's the Pokemon that, you know, parts of the formula have been there the whole time. But I don't know. It's just interesting. I don't know where they go with the series. I also I have the understanding too that, you know, these games have always, the target audience has always been kids and playable for adults. You know, like, I feel like kids being the main target, and then, hey, let's make a game that also we think adults can appreciate. That's sort of the feel that the first couple gens had, and then it, you know, I think that's why some people who've been upset about Pokemon never getting too into, you know, like Kaizo challenges, making a game really, really difficult. They've never truly catered to the hardcore crowd, you know, because that's not their main audience. And so, you know, I got to deal with that too when I think about Pokemon and what does it need, what's lacking. You know, it's like, well, I don't feel that I'm the target audience. Does that mean that I lose all right to talk about a game, or say I wish the game did this, or lament that the games have gone in a certain way, you know? Yeah. Yeah, and I really like the origin story of Pokemon, and you know, I think what someone would say if they read your comment, because I agree, and I think that some people who are still hanging on to something, or they don't want to see it as being about merchandise anymore, I think that the go-to reply is like, well, it was about merchandise then too. But the thing is, all that stuff followed the development of Pokemon Red and Green. You know, like they built Red and Green off of this vision that you mentioned of having a man who goes back to his home, which was in the suburbs of Tokyo, and has suburbanized, or you know, it's the whole place has become this sprawly suburban / urban area that, you know, those creeks and forests and caves that he was going into as a kid, that stuff's it's not there anymore. And he wanted to bring that experience to kids who grew up in an urban environment of being able to get out and catch bugs and get your hands dirty, you know, get into the mud, go play around in the dirt some, and explore a world that has not yet been totally paved over. And I feel that vision is so clear in Gen 1. I'd say it's pretty clear in Gen 2 as well, but they knew that they had, at that point, they knew they had gold on their, I mean, no pun intended, but yeah, they knew they had, you know, they knew they were sitting on a gold mine at that point. But yeah, it's, I'm with you that I think that has to be the primary consideration at this point. How do we sell the merchandise? You know, but it is cool that it started as this game that was cobbled together with duct tape and was a huge passion project for many years that finally got accepted and almost missed its window to even get developed on the Game Boy. You know, was almost too late. So all that hard work and that vision went into those first games, and then those games blew up, and then the focus, I believe, turned to merchandise, because, you know, the game didn't launch in Japan with a bunch of toys and a bunch of, you know, like an anime, and, you know, that stuff would follow pretty quickly, but only off the back of the success of the game, you know, the runaway success of the game. Yeah. Oh, like a manga after the development of the games, right? Before, huh? Yeah, I didn't know that there were any official like I've seen that I've seen the like concept art and stuff that look very manga-esque. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't realize that there was a manga before the release of the games. That's cool. Hey, welcome, Joy. Good to see you. Happy Monday. We're just talking the legacy of these Pokemon games and what do they need? Are they made for folks like me anymore? Etc., etc. Okay, all right. For just a second, let me see what we have. We have some repels. Okay. We got repels. Let's shit, it has to be someone lower than level 40. That's where that Jinx would have really come in handy. I wonder if that Jinx had like hypnosis or something. So we have to, for this technique to work, we have to have a Pokemon in the lead spot that is the same level or lower than the legendary dogs. They're at level 40. So Noctowl here isn't going to work. If I use Noctowl and then I pop a max repel, this thing will never show up. Chosen One is only at level 29 still. Shit, I need someone who's like close to level 40 and knows a sleep move. Joey said, I've never played Pokemon. I'm so sad. Oh. Well, you know, there's, you know, maybe someday you could get around to it. I really like these first couple generations, and I haven't played much, you know, I haven't played the last couple games that have come out, but, yeah, they're fun games. That's funny. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. I'll have to look that up. I wasn't aware that there was a manga even prior to the release of the game. Do 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 do. Well, what do I do now? Shit. I wonder if there's so there was a Jinx that was like level 36 or something that was in back in the cave, which I would hate to go back to that area and have to do that again. But I wonder if it knows hypnosis or if I have a way to teach it. Gen 2. It learns Lovely Kiss. I forgot what Lovely Kiss does. Powder Snow. It doesn't look like it learns anything that... Signature move. It appears to be the sleep... Oh, it's the sleep counterpart to Sweet Kiss. Okay. How often... Because the move has a 25% chance to fail in addition to its normal chance to miss. Oh, when an in-game opponent outside the battle tower uses it. Okay. What level do you learn Lovely Kiss at? Sorry guys, I'm getting really into the weeds here to try to... Okay, level 9. Oh, is this the manga that you just posted? Joey said, I've got the Switch and I'm broke and 11, yo, so I can't afford it. Okay. Sorry, Joy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, cool. Thank you. Let me, I'm gonna go put that into my notes. Take a look at that a little bit later, if I may. Man, I'm striking out here on this. This is the kind of thing to make a guy just want to go beat Trainer Red. And finish this game, so to speak. At least that's to me where I'd like to end it.
Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah, Cat! Welcome.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Good to see you.
Wow, so cool.
Oh, cool! Thank you for that, man. That's blowing my mind. I really want to do some reading about this later. I had no idea. Thank you. I've got your links copied. I'm going to be taking a look at that. All right. Shit. I'm already an hour and 20 minutes into this and nothing to show for it. One of these legendaries I can toss a Master Ball at. So that's cool. The other one I need to actually catch. So that's not cool. But yeah, I do have we do have a Master Ball that has not been used. And I mean, we've caught a Celebi, we've caught a Mewtwo. You know, we've had some Pokemon we could have used it on, but my favorite DS game, that's a good question. You know, maybe man, it's been a while since I played the DS. You know, I really liked, shoot, not to be too stereotypical here, but I know I'm playing a Pokemon game, but I did really like Pokemon White and Black for the DS. That was a really good generation that was kind of cool to me because they started with a new set of 150 Pokemon, which many of them were pretty similar to ones from previous gens. They kind of filled like a sort of archetype roles. Yeah. But, you know, like for, you know, bird Pokemon in the first gen, you're going to have a very similar one in that gen, that kind of thing. Often like one-to-one replacements for Pokemon, but it was still cool, and I really enjoyed that one. But yeah, trying to think of what else. What else did I play on the? I feel like my DS went a little underutilized. Minish Cap was on the Advance, wasn't it? Damn. Yours is a new Super Mario Brothers. That's a good one. That's a fun one. Yeah. Professor Layton, The Curious Village. Very cool. I've been seeing that title, Cat. Professor Layton. And The Curious Village. Was there just the one game? Oh, there's other stuff too. I see. It's just funny that one of the first images I was seeing was for Curious Village. Puzzle adventure video game series and transmedia franchise developed by Level 5. Level 5. Those were the folks that I think they did the like Star Wars not Rogue Squadron, but it was the one for GameCube. Rogue Leader was the name of that, I think, or maybe that was like Factor 5 or some shit. I can't remember. Fox Force 5. DS was the only gen I played Pokemon on. I was too old for it back in the day. I'm much younger now, apparently. Yeah. Oh, but I was so much older then. I'm younger than that now. Absolutely, man. That's I had a similar thing, you know, because I think you know, it's just strange because I feel like I can only speak for myself, but from talking to friends, I think they went through a similar thing. But there's that point where you're getting into adolescence when you start to get kind of concerned. Many kids get concerned with this idea of like, I want to be mature. I want to be seen as mature. I want to do cool, mature things. But you, of course, you have no idea what that means because you're a kid. You're still a child, you know. And there's for some people there's that like actively trying to avoid anything that may be childish, or that feeling of I need to put away these things from my childhood because I'm cool. I'm more of an adult now than I am a kid. You know, more into these mature sort of things. And again, they don't. They're getting that totally wrong. But yeah, it's a strange. I find that after that, a few years later, you know, I'm getting into college and I'm starting to get very nostalgic for the shows I watched as a kid, or the, you know, the music I was into when I was younger, the games, of course, and yeah, and it's you know, it's almost like now that your childhood is gone, you're trying to find some way to keep it around, you know. But when you're a kid, especially when you're just going through adolescence, there's that feeling of like, I'm ready. For many folks, I think it's a feeling of, I want to grow up. I'm ready to grow up. I want to be seen as a grown-up. Of course, they don't actually want any of the responsibilities that often come with being an adult, you know. But they think that that's what they want. And then you get to be an adult and you're like, oh shit, where did my childhood go? You know, where did my childhood innocence go? You know, yeah. Catching up with the chat right now. Ayatin gave us a C.S. Lewis quote here. When I was 10, I read fairy tales in secret and would have been ashamed if I had been found doing so. Now that I'm 50, I read them openly. When I became a man, I put away childish things, including the fear of childishness and the desire to be very grown up. Yeah. And the line about when I became a man, I put away childish things, I think that's even a biblical reference. I was using it a bit earlier. Like, I don't remember the verse, but there is a proverb or something about, like, yeah, you know, putting away your childhood, your childish things, you know. But C.S. Lewis would never make an allusion to the Bible or anything, you know. That wasn't really his style. No, that's great. That's a cool quote. When it was over, I was genuinely sad. Watched through all the credits, and when they said thanks for playing, I was like, no, thank you. Yeah. No, thank you. Yoshi's Island is a lot of fun, yeah. Yoshi's Island is a good one. Well, that's cool. 3DS is a good system to have that, to kind of catch up on older generations, you know? It's good for that. Whoops. Yeah. Yes, they are. Yep, Joy. Yep. Dude. All right. All right. Well, let's see. I might actually try to catch this Jinx here. Obviously, false swipe isn't going to do much, but that's going to smart. Oh, I thought, for some reason I thought fighting could do something against, ice, but suppose not. Should've just done another, what do you call it, false swipe. Okay, let's see, what we can do. 8 3DS games, very cool. Yeah, it's interesting, Joy, how the 3DS is pretty popular with folks that are quite a bit younger, and it is a great way to, like I said, I mean, you have great 3DS games, but then you have, sorry, I was reading Kat's message. You have great 3DS games, and then you, through the 3DS, you had the Virtual Console, which now many people, even though the server is shut down, many people have found a way to play those great games that they've always owned through the Virtual Console. So yeah, 3DS is that's a heck of a console for someone trying to learn about older games, and yeah, it's a good way to do it. My niece and nephew have done that a lot. Yeah, Jinx is ice and psychic. Yeah, I think. I was thinking, for some reason I was thinking fighting could do something against ice. But yeah, oh yeah, but then that extra, even if that were so, yeah, that having psychic would neuter that a bit, huh? Well, this might be good enough to catch this. You know, let me see what this Jinx has, and let's go from there. It has several different cry patterns. Oh wait, here we go. Jinx. I like this type of Pokemon. Human shape, 4 foot 7 inches, 90 pounds. It has several different cry patterns, each of which seems to have its own meaning. Very cool. No, we'll just skip that. Oh shoot, it's in the PC now. Let's go hop on a computer real quick. I'm gonna have to head out for a bio break in a little bit, I think. I'm dancing. Doing a little salsa. Alright, let's fly to a Pokemon Center.
Yo, gamma, gamma!
Let's just see what this Jinx has. And it, of course, does not have the move I would have liked for it to have, which apparently would have needed to have been learned at, level 1 or level 9. Okay, awesome. Shit. Is there a TM for this one anywhere? Dude, I'm just striking out today, man. I've been kind of all over the place with trying to figure out where to go and what to get, and it's been like, okay, I spend this time getting to a place and then I don't have what I need. That's all good. All right, I'm gonna save, maybe do a safety save too. And I think I'll have to get in that bio break, and so let me do a safety save too. All right, we're safe and secure, saved and secure, and cool. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to step away for a little bit of a break. I think maybe when I get back, we'll go into the gamer lifestyle segments. We're gonna talk a little bit about gamer news, keeping it a little bit lighter today. I'm gonna get into some game birthdays too. So for those of you guys who like your game history, we're gonna talk about games that were born on this day in history. That's always fun. And then we're going to get to a new segment called Gaming on the Go. I think you guys will like this. I'm talking a little bit about the challenges the gamers face when they have to leave home base and travel the world map, but they still want to get their game on. So yeah, that'll be fun. When all that's done, we will, we'll do that when we come back from the break. When all that is done, we'll hop back into the game, and we'll play it out till the end of time. Till the end of time, we'll be here. All right, guys, this will be cool. Stick around. I'm gonna take a few minutes. You guys should take a break too. I'm also gonna wipe a little sweat because yeah, it's a little muggy up in here, but that was not information I needed to share. All right, guys, I'll see you back here in maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna take a good little break. I'll see you back here soon. BRB. Hey, yo, hey, Parvination, what's up? Good to see you guys. Happy Monday. Hope you've had a good start to your week and a decent weekend. Good to see you guys. What's up? Thank you for your patience. Thanks for the nice long break. Feeling good. Man. Pokemon, it's not really,
Not on the rug.
not on the rug, man.
Yeah, what up, Council? My name is Chad Kroger.
Yeah, it's not working for us today, but that's okay. You know, we're gonna keep working at it. See what we can get. We've got a few legendaries to get. Honestly, I'm pretty close to just saying fuck it, and we go and start trying to prep for Trainer Red, so we can move beyond Pokemon Crystal. It's just, dude, when am I gonna play this game again? You know, I hadn't played it since actual Gen 2. I hadn't played it since it was originally big and around, and you know, before Gen 3. So that's why I've been so stubborn. You know, it's like I had that realization, like, dude, you might not play this game again for a long time. You know, yeah, there could be a, yeah, it's a, I know in the chat it can be a little confusing with the different, you know, different sources of the chat, but yeah.
No good!
No good!
Need to score!
Yeah. Yeah, that's you know, that's the thing about yeah, hey Ichigo, welcome. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there yet. I will say this is generally an 18 plus stream, and I don't say that to make anyone feel unwelcome. However, we have to keep our you know, we got to keep our thing going here. So that in general, this is an 18 plus stream, sadly, for some viewers, but that's I've got a reputation to uphold around here, you know? These guys expect me to just curse and just be a real, pardon my language, a real turd. And,
wow, so cool.
Alright. Anyway. Alright, guys. Yeah, good to see you. What's up, Ichigo? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, guys. We're gonna jump into some segments here. You're just in time, Ichigo. If you love a good gamer lifestyle lounge, you're in the right place. Let's do it. Let's drop into a little, wait, did the bubbles come up just now? I need to turn this off, but I've been getting these, like, automatic, animations and things. Yeah, beautiful. Just what I need, you know? Really just, spruces the stream up a bit. Not a feature that I ever flipped a switch just to turn on. I think it just came automatically, which is really nice. Guys, I want to take you back to the good old days. We like to celebrate the birthdays of some of the great games and some of the not so great games too. That's the thing about a birthday, right? When it's your birthday, it's your day, you know? But yeah, we're gonna talk about some games that came out today, February 19th, throughout history. We're gonna start with one that I wasn't aware of. It's looks pretty cool. Ikari Warriors. Ikari Warriors, originally an arcade game. Yeah, launched in Japan 38 years ago, back in 1986. Anybody played this game? There was many versions of this game. I'll get to my notes here. It came out on a ton of systems, including several Atari, among others. Before we get to that, let me read you guys the official blurb here. As a member of an elite combat squad, you and your buddy are on a mission behind enemy lines. You've got to wade through rivers, hide behind rubble, and shoot to destroy. Will machine guns, grenades, and attack tanks be enough to totally destroy the enemy? Lock and load, make every shot count. Your ultimate battle awaits. You are the Ikari Warrior. So this was originally going to be an adaptation of the film Rambo: First Blood. Wait, where did that go? There's more. Rambo First Blood Part 2. Not the second blood, but the first. Still in the first drawing of blood. It was originally meant to be a Rambo game or an adaptation of that movie. That'll make even more sense when you see some of the other associated imagery. Like, check this poster out here. Boom. Another poster here. This one in Japanese. Nearly illegible. Not a great scan of this poster, and it, yeah. We're doing our best here, though. But yeah, Ikari Warriors. Look at these guys, right? So, not a huge surprise that this was sort of, not a huge surprise that this is, at least at some point in development, they had Rambo in mind here. A little gift for you. Yeah, check this out. Yeah. All right, I love it. We're just going to let that GIF stay up for a bit. Let me tell you a little bit about this game and the many systems that it came out on. So it started as an arcade game, but also came to the Apple II, Commodore 64, Commodore 16, the Amiga, or I don't know, it was something 16. I lost the plot during this section. The Amiga, Atari ST, Atari 2600, Atari 7800, IBM PC, CPC, the MSX, and the Famicom/NES. Some of you might have played the Famicom version, but yeah, it looks pretty badass, right? It looks, I don't know, it looks cool, looks fun. Let's take a look at some more gameplay here. It's exciting stuff. Yeah, so you're moving forward. I saw some good tank action, but yeah, you're generally moving forward, killing everything in your path, basically. So.
No good.
Oh no, that's not the appropriate sound effect. It sounds pretty fun to me. Sounds like a fun game. I never played this one. It was big. It was a major commercial success. Japan's second highest grossing table arcade in 1986. Very cool. Table arcade, too. London's third highest grossing arcade game. Major breakthrough release for USA markets as well, being a top 5 highest grossing arcade game. Very cool. So yeah, hit the top 5 here in the US. Yeah, it looks pretty fun. Check out some of these other versions. Might be some of you might have seen the Famicom version, which I love some of these little inserts that came with it too. I can't help but wonder what they are. The little booklets there. I guess I could blow it up and read it, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I see Fammy something at the beginning. All right, cool. But yeah, I love the box art too. Nice box art. And then moving to the NES version, which wouldn't come out until 1987. So it took us a while to get it here in the States, here in North America. $1987, beautiful. Yeah, man, nothing like, right? You know, just a couple of shirtless dudes. They got their guns ready to go. Look, they're clearly stepping through the thick jungle overgrowth, the underbrush. I don't know, overgrowth, underbrush.
Give me a hell yeah.
This also looks like a movie that would be really fun to get, catch a little buzz, watch a movie on the weekend. You're putting on Ikari Warriors, You go to a friend's house, you're looking at, they've got a bunch of old VHS tapes, They're the only person that's got a VHS player. And you see this one? Come on, you're popping that in. It sounds like fun, right? Turn your brain off.
Thanks for coming out, guys. This rocks. A Wednesday, huh?
It's Monday. Come on, man.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents helped you hook it up.
Yeah, when you're done, please be kind. Rewind, Yeah, send it back. Send it back to the beginning. It's just a common courtesy to do. So, again, we're going to give a little shout out and a salute to Ikari Warriors coming out 38 years ago. Looks pretty fun. And if you'd like to give it a shot sometime, well, you've got a few options. the Apple II, the Commodore 64, the 16, the Amiga, the Atari ST, the Atari 2600, the Atari 7800, the IBM PC, the CPC, MSX, Famicom, and NES. So take your pick. No matter what system you play it on, it's still the same old Ikari Warriors. Give it a shot. I haven't played it, but based on what I've seen, looks fun. Coming up next, we've got Cho Snowbo Kids. Cho Snowbo Kids. And if that title sounds a little strange to you, probably because you're used to the title Snowboard Kids 2, which would come out for, which would be its title in North America. Sequel to Snowboard Kids. Crazy, right? Yeah, so Cho Snowbo Kids came out 25 years ago, back in 1999. The US version would come out a couple months later, or next month, March. But yeah, Ichigo got us a little translation here. Very snowboard. So yeah, Cho Snowboard. Totally snowboard, bro. I like the box art, kind of crazy. I gotta admit, I think this sort of art style, I'm not really gonna dig. I'm not really gonna dig that art style no matter what. But with that being said, they put it in a cool little, very Japanese design for this, for their version. And I gotta admit, they pulled it off. It looks pretty cool. Not a big fan of that art style for the characters though. He also has a snowboard that says Snowbo on it, which is awesome.
The Parvinator. Okay.
So yeah. Kat said that registration card looks just like they do today. They haven't, it hasn't changed in years. And maybe they still make you fax it in. Who knows? But yeah, this was Snowbo Kids. Cho Snowbo Kids. I love Very Snowboard. Yeah, here are the characters for you. All the Cho snowboarders here, at least I believe that there were more characters than this, or maybe one mode had more characters than another. I did some reading. I think I got some notes about it if you want to know. I did catch one interesting thing, which I think the first Snowboard Kids had. I did not play it, but boss stages, which playing Diddy Kong Racing recently, that's pretty cool for a racing game, having these boss stages. There's 4 new characters, and one character got canceled before Snowboard Kids 2 came out. 15 courses in total. Yeah, I don't know if anybody here. Whoops, what happened? I don't know if anybody here had ever played any of the Snowboard Kids games, but I have to admit, I had 1080. Was it 1080 Snowboarding? I think was just the title of it for the 64, and you don't really need another snowboarding game if you got that one, man. That game's pretty sick. And Snowboard Kids, the characters, something about these guys just, you know, didn't fire my imagination. Here's some of that cool gameplay for you, and the words "trick" popping up on the screen, which is always nice to know when you've landed a dope trick, you know? Come on.
Hey, at least I'm housebroken.
So anyway, looks fun. You guys should check out Snowboard Kids 2, right? One more look at the American version. Come on, where'd it go? Yeah. Snowboard Kids 2. Came out 25 years ago, back in 1999. Good stuff. And that's it for the good old days. Kind of a short one today, just a couple games, but yeah, thanks for you know, giving a warm welcome, a happy birthday to these games. You know, they can't all be AAA titles, but we got a couple fun ones today. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. We're gonna turn now to some gamer news. Keeping it a little on the lighter side tonight with the gamer news. There's been a lot of heaviness here on this channel. Beef, or at least the perception of beef. We're not talking about all that stuff tonight. No. We're going easy. And we're going to talk a little bit about Yeah, there's a couple headlines for you. Sorry. Couldn't find my place here in the streaming system. What is going on? Here's one you'll like, guys. From Nintendo Life. New Mother news, right? Everybody's favorite series, Mother or Earthbound. One that I've been wanting to get into. Awesome series from what I hear and what I've seen. Everybody wants a new game, but they're not getting a new game. They're getting a watch. Japan is getting another mother-themed G-Shock watch. Japan is getting another mother-themed G-Shock watch. That's not easy to get through. So another, not even their first one. Let's take a look at this one. Right, we've got the look at this is pretty sick, right? The front face there, and the back looking pretty sick here. G-Shock. Yeah. Still a thing, Ichigo, right? Still a thing. As you can tell, still just lighten up the dark, you know? And look at what's over that screen, too. Can you make it out? What's over that main screen? Smash with a bunch of A's. Which I think I've seen, right? Isn't that a mother thing? Smashing.
Hey, at least I...
Smashing mother. I don't know, man.
You will now receive the Fist of Fury.
I would too, Ichigo. I didn't get a price tag for you, but I didn't get a price for you, but yeah, it's coming out in Japan. Apparently, if this isn't quite your flavor, if it's not your style, they did say this was another G-Shock watch, so you may have options, you know. Yeah, somehow still a thing. And I have often, in fact, a couple years ago I wore a watch for a bit, but the band didn't fit, and then I never did anything about it. Honestly, it's nice to see the time without looking at my phone, because I don't always want to have my phone on me, man. Sometimes I want to set that thing down and I'm gonna walk away, you know.
Need to score.
Because I need to score. I need the time. Should put a watch on my wrist. Yeah. Oh, right. There's the modern compromise, making it a smartwatch that you wear. Yeah. So keep an eye out for this one if you're into mother and or pretty dope watches. It looks good. I honestly like the red. The author wasn't a big fan, by the way, but yeah, it was nice. Here's another one for you. I'm really happy for this Redditor here. They could finally play Metroid 2 on the TV. Again, you know, just keeping it a little bit lighter tonight. This is a big W, big success story here. Neoslith can now play Metroid 2 on the TV. They've got a Super Game Boy, or at least the box for it. But yeah, that is a good way to play those games. I remember being really stoked when I got a Super Game Boy a while back. There's also the Super Game Boy 2, or whatever. I think they still called it Super Game Boy 2, but there was a Japan-only version. I should have gotten a pic for you as well, but yeah, right, there you go. Yeah, looking at the comments, very timely. Yeah, there's a Super Game Boy 2 that solves some of the issues of the first one with, you know, for instance, it running at a different, or clocking, or, you know, like, I believe the old one was, a bit slower? But I can't remember. The details are lost to time. We can never know. But a bit fast. The first one was a bit fast, I see, yeah. Right, okay. Didn't have quite the same timing. There you go. Got the answer in the chat. Thank you, guys. Yes, the experts, as always, are in the chat, not on the camera. I'm just trying to speak for the people here.
No good.
Yeah. Super Game Boy. This was huge for anybody who, you know, either didn't have a Game Boy. One, I mean, it opened you up to a whole new library of games. Also, if you just didn't really like having a small screen in your hand that was also potentially just black and white, depending on which version you had, then, you know, yeah. Or, you know, green. Green scale. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had the original Super Game Boy, yeah. There's also the Game Boy player for the GameCube, which is one of my biggest regrets, that I sold my GameCube with that Game Boy player attached to it in a moment of darkness, a moment of regret at this point. And it's okay, you know, live and learn. I'll get another one someday. But yeah, we're happy for you, Neo Slith. Glad you can play Metroid 2 on a TV. I don't know, especially as I get older, handheld just doesn't do it for me. I got big hands and I got not so great eyes, so it's nice to have a big ass screen like I got here with this monitor. It's good stuff. And that's tonight's gamer news. Trying to keep it a little bit light and easy, nice and fun. We're going to turn now to a new segment, and this is one that honestly should have been around here a lot earlier. But let's talk a little bit about gaming on the go. As I said, this is a topic that's come up a bunch around here. I've been doing a lot of traveling, more than I expected the last few months, and you know, it's difficult when gamers want to try to express their identity and they're on the road. When they want to do what gamers do best and get their game on, but they got to travel the world map, and not everywhere is as accommodating, and who knows, switches die. You know, you don't always have everything you want to game to your fullest extent. Well, the latest chapter in my recent gaming on the go was a trip that I took to go visit some in-laws, and I had a few notes, brought a few notes back. Had a good time on the way there. Grabbed the Switch. I was playing Ninja Gaiden. This is my first time through the game. Well, it's second time playing it, but first time working through the game. I did start over, actually, so. And yeah, it's I haven't beaten it yet, but it's getting better. And that was enjoyable. The last time I played it, I had a little bit of a mini meltdown because it was not going well. It's a hard game to play, and it's not an easy one to do on a plane when you're getting hit with turbulence or the plane's trying to land. And I was starting to get pissed. I was all like super headachy, and I'm playing this game. It's not going well. I told it to jump. Why didn't he jump? Well, you know, we're all doing our best, right? But yeah, Ichigo said at least that game over music is good. It is really good, you know. It takes a little bit of the sting, out of death. It really does. So that was cool, right? On the way there, I had a good time. It's a long flight. We're going to visit some family that we have that was staying in Hawaii. Hence the person on the screen playing music. They would do these long packages of folks playing music, and it was quite loud on the plane. And they would do that. They did it at the beginning, and then they did it at the end as well. And I was like, you know, this is all right, but like, I think we should kind of choose what media we want to be consuming right now. You know, you've got a hostage audience here, and you're putting in front of us some entertainment that was okay. It got old. That's why I got the Switch out, though. Come on, right? You know, making lemonade out of lemons or something like that. When we got there, I was able to find a little arcade, and I hit that thing up. This was at we went to visit a friend who happened to be there at the same time and was staying in a resort, and they had this little game center down in the resort, and yeah. It was all right. They had these little mini cabs. It may look like I'm in a total gamer stance here, and to be honest, I was. You know, I'm just getting into some Miss Pac-Man. However, these cabinets were small. I was taller than the cabinet by, I don't know, a couple feet or something. And it seemed like they could program them for, well, I mean, as you often can, but they're some modern contraption. So you could have put any arcade game on it. The whole arcade was like that. The whole thing had these little mini cabs, which I thought was interesting. Still really fun, nonetheless. I gotta say, though, there was something weird about this Miss Pac-Man. It gave you way too many lives at the beginning, and I swear you start much, much slower than you should. Now, I don't know, because it had been a little while since I played Miss Pac-Man, but this thing was given, like you started with, I think you started with 5 lives, which I thought was too many. I was thinking it was something more akin to, 3, you know? Who knows?
Excellent!
So, I did take a video of the arcade, but, it was a little shaky, you know. Anyway, it was just several cabs, kind of like that. Those little mini cabs, all small ones. It was cool though. All that was great. I was happy that you know, being very far away, I was able to get my game on. But on the way back, things didn't go so well. I had some trouble on the flight back. I'm not gonna lie, and it started with. This is the way there. I don't know why that picture's out. We're just gonna leave it. All right, let me just set the stage for you. I'm tired. I'm feeling kind of migraine-y. It's been a tough trip. I'm a weary gamer, and I'm on this plane trying to get some shut-eye. And there's a person behind me who was using the touchscreen that was in the back of every seat. And they were using this touchscreen and poking the shit out of the screen. I'm talking hard taps, each like a tap and push each time almost. You know, like very percussive. And I was trying to sleep, but I kept feeling this pressure, you know, like right kind of like just a weird, you know, back shoulder area, kind of like, wait, what? Is that the plane moving? I turned to my partner at one point and I was like, what's going on here? Like, is this person behind me? Are they playing a game or something? Are they using the touchscreen? Can you see? And my partner was like, yeah, I think that's what's happening. You know, I don't want to be too obvious, you know. All right, cool. I got up to use the bathroom later and I saw it. I saw the push and like, dude, my headrest was moving every single time. Now, it's not this person's fault. Okay, even if they don't know how to use a touchscreen, which is, I don't know why you would push it so.
No good!
I was about to lose my mind on that flight at a certain point, and I wanted to turn around. The thing is, I didn't know if I could say anything, like, you know, politely approach it and just say, hey, you know, like this, I think you're moving my headrest every time you touch the screen. Can you try to not to do that? I think in my head, there was that thought of, if this person is that oblivious, they're going to be the kind of person that is not going to respond well to hearing this, you know? With that being said, they didn't respond to some of the other things I did, which probably didn't communicate the message appropriately, which would be to like, I did a couple like there were a couple of boom booms that I was just like, I'd had enough at that point, and I like suddenly like slammed back in my seat, you know? And I figured the thing is, you can kind of play that off as if, oh, I was starting to sleep, and I just, you know, I had the little stir, you know, when you wake up and you feel like you're falling or something. I don't think that was the appropriate thing, and honestly, that was out of a place of frustration and anger, and I'm a little embarrassed about that. Rather than doing that, I think I should have, if I was going to do anything at all, I should have just said, hey, can you not do that? But anyway, it's not like I spilled a drink or anything like that. There was no repercussions. They were probably just like, whoa, why the heck did the dude just like move the seat back really quickly? You know, what's going on there? So not my finest hour, but I was pissed. But you know what? Here's the thing. I don't blame this person. In the moment I was upset, but once I got to thinking about it, here's the deal. isn't it on the airline for not giving an actual gaming experience to us? Right? Is this her fault that she was provided with a touchscreen that's really shitty? And yeah, it has games on it, but you know, come on, does it? So, look, guys, I want to go over these touchscreens and the things that bug me about these touchscreens. First off, if you're trying to game on the equipment provided to you by the airline, they don't give you a controller. There's no controller. So right off the bat, it's not working for me. I'm not a big fan of touchscreens, you know? I want the feel of a controller in my hand. The weight of it. I want to feel that. Number two, the games they have on there, and I checked them out, there were like 3. Can you call them games? I mean, of course you've got your favorite card games, Solitaire, Blackjack. You've also got a game called Leaf. Anybody played Leaf? Seen this one? Oh, I played Leaf on the flight. I should have gotten a picture for you. But it's basically, there's this leaf that it's just going to the right, and all you do is touch it to make it rise. Touch the screen to make it rise, and then let off to let it fall. And you're trying to avoid all these spiders and projectiles and things as you go through the seasons. Seems like kind of a fun concept, right? But they just didn't really pull it off. Oh, no, our music needs to loop. We got to put that on a loop. 1 second. Do. There we go. All right. So you got your shitty, you know, games. I don't know that I would call Leaf a game. It's trying. More so than some of the others. But there's no good software for these things. You know? They're slow as hell. Okay? They're extremely laggy. I don't know what kind of processor they have in it, and I don't know if they're just trying to go for the Nintendo thing of like, oh, it's all about the games. Even then, they don't have that right. So they're slow as hell. Not very responsive. And it disturbs weary gamers. That gamer who's taking a rare opportunity to not game, but restore their, recharge their batteries, restore, and I was a weary gamer that day, and it disturbed me. So again, I don't want to blame this person. I honestly think they're probably doing about the best they can considering the circumstances, and yeah, the infrastructure provided to us by Hawaiian Airlines. So yeah, I don't know. Just I don't know what we can do to fix this, but again, you guys should let me know if you have any solutions here. I'm seeing some good ones here in the chat. A little bit of a foam padding underneath the screen could help. I like that. So it's the build quality is low, and yeah, we got to work on this. Yeah. Well, I meant to throw up an email address for you guys to talk about any such issues you guys might have with gaming on the go. Because, again, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's tough, and you got to be resourceful. If you give me a second, I'll throw up a email address. If you guys want to share, send up any... I wrote email.com as the title for this. That doesn't work. You can go to... Oh, we'll make that a little bit smaller, shall we? Beautiful. Parvinator@gmail.com. Hit it up. If you guys are out and about and you want to, maybe you see an arcade, maybe you see a gamer lounge at an airport, if something just, you see a resourceful person, a new portable solution, whatever, shoot us an email, shoot us a pic of gaming on the go. And yeah, new segment. That's a fun one. Thank you guys for hanging out. I think we'll go now into a little bit of Pokemon, shall we? Let's drop back in. All right. Back to it. Back to the I like the musical transition. I wasn't catching everything in the chat, but I was seeing a little bit of it. And I love this idea of growing the hair out, having that over the screen. Just block it out for him, you know? I was a little astounded by how hard that person was hitting the touchscreen. Again, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. But I was just disappointed, man. Honestly, like more than anything. And this is after I didn't sleep well before we even left. Didn't sleep well the whole time we were there. So I was extremely jet lagged at this point, and we're heading back home on an airplane, feeling kind of migraine-y and, you know, just drained. And every time I start to get close to sleep, and I'm feeling it, I can feel I'm on the threshold, just feeling that pressure in my neck. All right, where do we go with this, man? We have Articuno to get, although I don't know where it is. I want to try to get these legendary dogs, but the issue is one of them we haven't even made spawn yet. Yeah. I think I will go to the legendary dogs, and I'll throw a master ball on one of them, because we gotta move the dial on something, I think. And I've had this master ball lying around. So Nick, Articuno, it's weird. I went to Seafoam. You know what? Maybe, let's see. Hold on. I'll show you. I went to Seafoam, and I went into a cave, and Articuno was in there. Like, I was able to make my way to Articuno. However, I couldn't get up to the stairs that led to the legendary bird. We were thinking, oh yeah, isn't this one of those puzzles where you drop some rocks from above? But I couldn't seem to get to, like, the only part of the, like, upper level that I could get to didn't have any boulders up there. And I don't know, it's like, I feel like it's on, like I've done it before, or I had huge deja vu going in there, but there's no boulders. And I looked for some other entrance to Seafoam, and I didn't see one. So I don't know. Well, I can see him. I can get to his chambers, but I'll show you. So this is Blair, right? Nothing to do in here anymore. Let's see. Yeah, right. Yeah. How do you get to it? Because you have this little enclosed area, but I don't think I can get to the northern part of this fence, other than, you know, going like all the way east, heading up to the southeast Kanto, or going all the way west. Come on. Thank you guys for hanging. Happy Monday to you. So this is the entrance I know of, and the only one that I know of. And yeah, I mean, I can pop in there, but yeah, it doesn't, as far as I can see, I don't think that there's a way to get to him without some kind of boulders dropping down. Now, the other issue is, So we have Articuno is the only bird, the only of the like bird legendaries we have remaining. We've gotten Mewtwo, we've caught Mew, we have one of the legendary dogs, the one that was like a forced battle with it, Celebi. We can't do Ho-Oh yet because we haven't got the other like legendary dogs. So, you know, getting the dogs, I guess, is also the next big task, but I don't know, man. We're gonna beat this game eventually. Someday. Someday. Jeez. Dude. Do. Let's look at Articuno's chambers one more time. Also, I would love it if I could catch a Jinx that actually has the move that we want. Has that well, whatever it was. Was it Lovely Kiss or something? French Kiss. So, okay, here's Articuno. Specifically there. With the one stairwell, right? Now, there is a rock just to the right of that stairwell. But... yeah, that doesn't, you know, how do we get to it? Yeah, it said it was, like, could sometimes be a really, let's see, I still have it pulled up here. It can be a level 1 move, or a level 9, yeah. Yep, won't catch it, huh? Need to breed one, okay. Well, there is the... I can't remember, yeah. As far as relearning goes, yeah, what's the mechanic for that in this generation? There is the deleter guy. Puzzles to solve. See, I'm thinking that this needs a boulder, because I just don't see any other... yeah. Interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah. So much about these games. You can just play them. You can get through these games with just a terrible understanding of the mechanics, and you can still get through the game. You know. They try to put a few checks along the way to teach your dumbass something, but you know you know, those efforts sometimes don't work. But from Fuchsia, maybe there is. Maybe there's a way to. Well, yeah, maybe. I went kind of to the east and I didn't see anything else, but yeah. This sucks. I gotta figure out what to do. You know what? It's cool. I mean, if it takes a few more streams, we'll get through it. I think I'm excited to get beyond this. I do want to finish out as much as I can, but yeah, there comes a time when everything has to end, you know. Yeah, that's a thought. Yeah, it's funny because I actually went looking for a you know, some kind of like bigger map. and I'm still a bit confused as to what extent that area is a product of this being this patch, you know. Since I never played Pokemon Crystal, I did go through Gold, but at a pretty casual manner, and then I didn't do a whole lot of post-game stuff, you know. So I feel like I'm definitely out of my league. I looked a bit, you know, for when I was just looking for advice on this dungeon, and for Articuno, I kept seeing different layouts because I don't think this was in Gen 2 originally at all. I don't think they had an entrance to what's it called, the Seafoam Islands. Seems as if it was added back into Gold and Silver, or rather Heart Gold, Soul Silver. That's been kind of a steady. You see, I just don't like from Fuchsia. I don't know. There's no path to the water from inside the town. I don't think, right? Yeah, the stuff that I saw of Seafoam Islands elsewhere was very different. Yeah. Yeah, I went. Sorry if I went a little too far. Just got to jogging. Let's see. Okay. Hey guys. And I looked up. You know what? I'm gonna take another second to look up Pokemon Crystal 251. There's the README. The person never did a full like guide on this stuff. They just there's a README with I mean, it's got like the things that they added, but you know, it's not trying to be a walkthrough. It's the details are a little not so fleshed out. Surfing Pikachu, Electric Porygon, Celadon City. Alright, let's see, what am I seeing? I think it just says, yeah, Articuno, static encounter, Seafoam Cave. That's all I get. Yeah. Let me try Seafoam for a bit. Seafoam Cave, idea taken from Red, Blue, and Yellow. RBYG. Yeah, so from the first gen, I guess he tried to recreate Seafoam Cave or whatever. Articuno. That's all I see. Cave entrance added. And Seafoam Cave. Yeah, they put everything in this. I do think this is a great way to play this game if you really just want to blow it wide open and have access to all the legendaries. And maybe I should have played the vanilla version, but this has been cool. I mean, they added the Safari Zone back in. They added a couple of small places, kind of like little mini dungeon-esque things. And I think overall they tried to go for sort of a Game Freak style of collecting these Pokemon. You know, sometimes these hacks will do some pretty, well, hacky stuff of like I was seeing one earlier where you were trading for an Articuno. And it was in some Kaizo version of Pokemon Crystal. And like I don't know, I can't remember what it is that you trade for to get an Articuno, but it was it's like, who's gonna do that, you know? Like, that's, you know, obviously not every hack needs to be trying to write itself in the spirit of a Game Freak narrative, you know, but or mechanics or gameplay, whatever, but But I appreciate it when they try to make things make sense. So a lot of the legendaries had their own, you know, static encounters. You find them in places, including some sort of new spots that they've built to house them. Instead of just going up and getting them out of a trade or catching them wild, you could catch all the Gen 1 wild Pokemon. You could catch them like in specific places as a pretty rare wild encounter. So that's why we have kind of a cheesy team. Or we have all the Gen 2 starters on our team, or have it at certain points. Yeah, not right. Oh yeah, PETA, yeah. Got them all. Alright, damn, don't know what to do. If I'm gonna take on the legendary dogs, I only need to catch one of them, and I can use the Master Ball on the other. I would probably use the Master Ball on the one we haven't triggered yet, the one that's not running around yet. We haven't found it. I mean, it's running around, but it's not doing its, like, second pattern, so... You only get one chance at a first encounter. We haven't had that one yet, you know, so...
So sorry I died.
Hey, come back on Wednesday. We're going to be doing Diddy Kong Racing. Continuing our Diddy Kong Racing. I feel like I got back into the groove playing on Friday. That was a fun stream. That was a really fun night. Yeah, I felt like I was getting back in the groove for sure. Yeah, so we're back here where that sign is. Yeah, we went to that place to the left of the sign, but... And there's no other entrance. As far as I can see.
Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick!
No good!
Do, 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 do. Excuse me. Too much diet soda. Sipping the bubbly. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just a run-of-the-mill idiot, you know?
Well, we got the gimp.
Maybe I'm just a dunt, you know? Good chance. I agree, too, that if we saw the bigger picture, maybe we could figure it out. It's just when I look up Seafoam Cave, I get, you know, from like Gen 1 or whatever, I get... It doesn't resemble... It was more of a maze thing with like more actual areas to walk and navigate, in addition to icy spots, you know. And it involves some surfing too, which you can't do in here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Seafoam Islands. Was it not in Generation... Oh, dude, yeah, I'm looking at a guide here. It skips over Generation 1. Or rather 2. Goes Generation 1 straight to 3. Damn it, man. There were multiple levels here. I mean, can we get a picture of the dungeon? Didn't we go in and like... I'm flashing back to that airplane, man. Feeling the hit in the back of my neck. Oh, I'm about to freak out.
wife owes money to Jackie Treehorn. That means you owe money to Jackie Treehorn.
Oh, come on, man.
Let me just see Seafoam Island's map. Maybe Gen 1. Maybe they tried to recreate the one from Gen 1. I don't know. Just Seafoam Cave? It's, yeah, it's just this totally different spot. Yeah, they really redid it for this. Damn. Just double checking something real quick. Okay, this is from like the the remakes or whatever that came from the 3rd gen. And no, it's still, yeah, totally different map. Yeah, that doesn't help. Does an about face and then gets into a wild battle. Alright, here we go. Cool. Now I feel like one of those Poke-tubers who just walks around all day looking for... The difference is they're looking for a shiny, you know? What they're doing is even more productive than what I've accomplished today. Well, yeah, they'll just sit around for 4 hours looking for a shiny. God bless them, the Poke-tubers.
So sorry, I died.
Dude. Right, run away. That's a nice encounter rate.
Wow, so cool.
Love it. Sky high. Alright, come on. You know, the thing is, once I get to this thing too, don't really have everything I need. I should use some repels, maybe, but yeah, once I'm on the ice here, I guess I don't need it. I think that there's... I don't know, dude. I feel like there's supposed to be boulders that we can... It's so wide open here. Is this it? No, I've been over to the right many times. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. For a second I had some hope, but I think that was a little misplaced. You know. There's just nothing to... If we, you know, like, yeah, I don't know, I think it's missing something. Let's go up and around so we can take a quick peek. Alright, so nothing there, right? Just not a single boulder in between those two at the top corners. We go down some. We have this little cluster here. If I had hit that one, that doesn't change anything, because, like, if I had hit this one here, let's see, I would have been in front of that boulder there, but I don't think that would have done it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Let me try something. Let's see. Nick's seen a possibility. All right, let me keep at it. Maybe we got something here. There's been times I've thought I'm seeing something too, and then yeah, that'd be funny, dude. Because I've just been running around so much. I wanted to see if I could get onto the other side of this rock up here, this top one. Okay, so those two rocks are apart from each other. Okay, maybe there is a way. Hold on. Okay, let's see. I want to get back in that center area. I think I'm seeing something now. I do see that. So all I know is that you see the rock in the top right, furthest over to the right. I think there is one that's directly across from that I think would get us to the walkway, right? So. What was it? That wasn't it. Oh shit, I didn't mean to go that way. So like, how do I get to the other side of that one? Yeah, this isn't what I want. Was anybody seeing it? It's like I feel like I'm only seeing a portion of it. Not enough to understand what's going on. What if I went there? I was thinking that if I'm on the right side of this rock and I go straight up, won't I be... How do I do that, though? Like that? Okay, wait, is that it? Is that what I needed? So, let's see. We've got this... Man, I feel so stupid when I do these. I'm thinking that they're trying to get us here. Part of it is that this was added, I believe, for Crystal 251. Yeah, the path right there is what we want, right? But yeah, how do we get to stop right in front of that rock there? If I go up from here, though, it stops. Oh, wait, if we do this and back around? No. I've been in this section before, I think. Haven't I? Does this... Yeah, let's see. I got myself turned around. Hold on. What did I do to get back here? Let's see. It's like this, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, I just, I think I didn't even see that. I saw when you had mentioned to go up, so I did that one, and then I had already moved before I think I saw your next one. Ah, and then this is going to bring us here. There it is. Duh. Okay. That's it. So funny, man. I was looking at this and I was thinking it had to be rocks. And I saw it, and I kept seeing, once I realized that these two were across from each other, I was like, no, there's got to be a way. Why am I not seeing it? Got it. Thank you. Yeah, no more. No, I'll get out of purgatory now. Okay. Well, I don't think we're really well prepped to deal with this Articuno right now, but we can give it a run. I don't have a whole lot of Ultra Balls. Honestly, I'm happy to just know that we're here, and it wouldn't be that difficult to get back. It was a lot different when I wasn't seeing a pattern and was thinking, no. To a certain extent, I'm not even looking for a pattern because I was sure it had to be rocks being dropped from somewhere. And I'm dumb, so even once I realized it was a pattern, it took a long time and took help. All right, let's talk to the birdie here. Let's save. First things first. Hey, one thing I haven't been able to do is get much of my soundboard built back, so working on that. I also have a bunch of sounds you guys have asked for. I'm kind of backlogged on that. I haven't, I need to go and pull some of those. So, I want to add some new stuff to it. We'll see. Alright, let's give this a shot, and then I think I'll take another... Based on time here, we'll see if we... I think I have time for a second real attempt, but we'll see what's up. Pretty sprite. Very cool. Like, that's a really big difference in sprite from first gen to second, huh? I mean, just at least me having red and blue, I feel like Articuno was kind of having in my head this kind of big chunkier sprite, which many of them were. Level 70, so we'll just try our luck with a flame wheel. See, it may kill it, you know, but it's possible it just does most of the damage. Let's see. Oh, cool. Come on. All right. Level 70, huh? Reflect. Okay. Mind reader. All right. Let's not very much. I may get another Pokemon in to do a little more damage. Let's see what's up. We'll give this thing a shot. I don't have many Ultra Balls, so, and I won't use the Master Ball on this one since this is just we still have those dogs to catch, so I don't know. We'll save it for that. Save it for the dogs. It's really not doing much at all. What does Mind Reader do? Does it hit in a couple of turns or something? Increases accuracy? That was always gonna hurt. Hopefully I've got a couple revives. If not, that's something to prepare for the second try. This is a bit of a bust. I love the tail on this Articuno. It's like, it just looks this huge, like, streaming ribbon. I don't know, it's cool. Good art. Good art on you, mate. Alright, let's slash you. You got high defense at this point, right? kill it, so let's kill it. No. Let's try a bite. Hopefully this isn't going to be enough to... We could quite possibly be out of revives. Yeah, we are, damn. Stupid. Gotta get some... Oh, no. Oh, I missed him at the top. Okay, cool. I think we had some, like, max revives that are gone. Alright, so... Wait, not cheese sandwich. Knocked out. This is cool that this was added into this patch. I dig it. I definitely recommend this as a way to go back through the game, because not that I ever played Crystal myself. I had gold, and well, I started with silver, and eventually traded it for gold with a buddy of mine, but anything I can use to give some health to our birdie? No. What is mint berry? We do have a max elixir. That's PP, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, RTY. I don't know if I can keep you in because... Yeah, you know, you're gonna... I'm gonna bring someone else in to... I'm gonna bring Graveler in and let them take the hit so that we can bring Noctowl in on a fresh turn and not make them take some damage right away. Shoot. I don't think Graveler would kill it. What's the weakest move I have? I almost, honestly, like, since it's kind of a weird attempt, I almost want to try the weakest thing, but I don't know what it... Don't want to make this thing faint. Come on, take this Graveler out, please. Alright, I'm gonna try to get Noctowl back in the game. And maybe we can put this thing to sleep and have a chance. Its HP's higher than I'd like for it to be, but I don't, you know. I guess we could try to revive the one that has false swipe, but it's so low level that it would very easily die. And it's a bug, you die to ice really easily, right? Oh yeah, no, put it to sleep. Ha, lucky. We've been hunting all day for this one. Come on, get it. What kind of dreams do Pokemon have? Do they dream when they're put to sleep by these kind of means? There's more of a dreamless sleep, you know?
Frickin' what up, dude?
Get in the ball. Alright, it's gotta be waking up soon, right? Probably this turn. Get in there.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up.
Speed won't go any higher. Noctowl, these leftovers are Hypnosis, 3 for 3 on that, I think. Okay. 10 Ultra Balls and 3 Great Balls to get it done. Yeah, I know. Hey, 1-800. Getting a rage Parvinator.
The Parvinator.
The Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh man, I'm getting drained. And I didn't drain this Pokemon of enough HP, apparently. Get in a bow.
Hello.
Oh, come on, man.
Get in a ball. I wanna catch 'em all night long. Well, not all night. I don't know. Gonna wrap it up soon.
Oh. We got the gimp.
The false hope of a near, quote, near miss, you know? And the realization that the Pokemon is no closer to being caught in some ways than it was before. Do 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 do. Getting scared, guys. We're running out of balls. That's okay. If we do, I think we can pretty easily make it back to this spot. Honestly, while it's asleep, I don't know. It's only at level 20 something, but having that Scyther use False Swipe, maybe it would help. Maybe that's something to do next time. It's just that it's so low level that Articuno would have to be asleep, probably, to even get an attack in on it. And then how many attacks would it be able to get in, since it could only withstand, well, it wouldn't be able to withstand one hit, you know? Come on, guys, let me out of here. Articuno! Oh man, my controller dropped just now, and it dropped right on the corner. Just a little sharp edge to it now. Dadgummit. And it wasn't a thrown controller, you know? I'd tell you if it was. That was just purely dropped. Jeez. That's... Oh, I accidentally dropped it. Now I'm gonna drop it for real. Articuno, I love your sprite, but I hate your catch rate. Perfect. Hit me with the ice beam, why don't ya? Okay, looks like we'll be restarting. All right, restart. Shoot. Maybe I should go get prepped for this. Dude. Yeah, let's step out. Let's go get some items and stuff and heal up. Come back a little bit better prepared. I'm gonna use one of these repels. Can't do it, man. I know we don't have that much space to cover here, but this will last us for the return trip too. Where to fly to get our supplies? I know that you know, we could go to the Indigo Plateau for all the like best stuff, but honestly I could probably use a couple of. Let's just see what's up. Let's check it. Thank you guys for hanging. I don't think I'll be streaming too much longer. Gonna try to wrap it up by the top of the hour, but we'll see what's up. Thanks for chilling. Happy Monday to you. I'm getting tired. Getting headachy. Alright. Hey, Mr. Item Man. Sell some things to me. Let's see, you've got regular revives. You got your max potions. You got your bowls. We don't have much money. What kind of situation have I gotten myself into? We don't have a lot of money. Dude, how do I go about this? I think we're gonna need to beat, the Elite Four at some point and get a little cash. We did that once, and we've burned that money. I have some probably TMs and stuff we could sell. Stuff I'm just not going to use. Yeah. I don't know what to do. That means I need to try to catch the Articuno in just a few catches. Or just a few, you know, throws. Just what, I had like 17 Ultra Balls? Maybe we need to do another round of the Elite Four or something. Let's see what I can sell. Man, remember when I had all that money and I bought all those max repels? Now I can sell them for half of what they're worth. I forgot about these full restores. Dude, totally forgot. How much for a sunstone? Just 1,000, huh? Jeez. Can I sell you any Pokemon? Are you interested in any legendaries? Just let me go over here to my box and see what's up. Some rare candies to use. The upgrade, a polka dot bow. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm at a bit of an impasse. Because I'm going to write this down because I'm getting towards the end of today's stream. I got to wrap it up soon, I think. Just getting pretty tired. But I've been trying to do some notes at the end. Let's sort of have an idea what to do next. We need money. Need money if we're going to catch these remaining Pokemon. And honestly, we need experience to probably to have a better chance against Trainer Red anyway. So the more and more I think about this, I think maybe next time we play on Friday should be I'll be streaming something else on Wednesday. But when we come back with this game on Friday, I think maybe we make a run or two at the Elite Four. Just throw some Pokemon we need to train at it too, because we got to get some levels if we're going to be ready for Trainer Red. And we need money. The money will help us, you know, will open up other possibilities for us. Because we got to buy more Ultra Balls, and we need more healing items too. Super Potions or something like that. Lemonade, whatever. Cool. All right, guys. I hate to do this, but I think I'll probably call it. I'm just getting a little tired, kind of feeling a little headachy and stuff. So I think I'm gonna call it before I get too deep. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. There goes the controller once again. Let me save before I do anything else. Yeah, sorry that we didn't get any real W's today. Didn't catch anything of note. We did get one Pokemon added to the Pokédex, so that's nice. And we did get 2 Articuno. I know how to do it now, so we could do that next time. But yeah, it's all good. Maybe you can't catch them all every day, you know? But yeah, this has been cool, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking through for gamer news and good old days and all that good stuff. I love you know, getting that content up there for you guys, and yeah, it's been fun. I've been working hard on that. Gonna keep doing it, adding a few more segments too. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking through it. And yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Let me show you guys the schedule. I gotta wrap this up. It's starting to get weird. I'm feeling weird. All right, schedule's up on the screen. I'm going to be back here on Wednesday playing some Diddy Kong Racing. It's been hella fun. We're at the end game of Diddy Kong Racing. We are playing the Japanese version. One of Volume 8 of a 19-part series of me playing these Japanese games that I bought out of an eBay lot. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been a really cool one. You guys should come hang out on Wednesday. And yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to get up out of here. I'll see you here on Wednesday and back on Friday for some Pokemon Crystal. Pretty soon, we're going to be changing the titles in these games. I swear. And, I hope. All right, guys, I'm going to get up out of here. This was cool. Thanks for hanging. Have a good rest of your Monday night. I'll see you next time. Adios.
Excellent!
No good! Need to score!
Wow, so cool.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
The Force will be with you. Always.
No good! You will now receive the Fist of Fury.
Wow, so cool.